I am Barbara. I am a father of 4 boys. I am a grandfather of 4, 2 granddaughters and 2 grandsons. I am a Christian, and I am also a trans woman. At about the age of 40, after struggling with being trans my entire life, I had come to a place and a point in my life which was really a life or death point where I had to address the issue, and I had never sought out professional help before. So I began to seek out professional help for my depression, and it was actually the very first time that I had ever really shared my feelings with a psychiatrist and then a psychotherapist. And of course the first one that I saw really could not help me. And then the internet had just come to be, and I hadn't even bought a computer yet. So I went out, I bought a computer, did some research, and found a therapist that specialized in trans issues. And I began to see her, and one of the first statements I made to her was, "I want to be cured." And of course, what I got back was very not so, that there is no cure, and that the best thing that she could do was to help me learn how to live with being trans. So the process began. And not long after that process of my transition starting, I switched jobs, and I'm in the construction material business. I have been for 30 years, and at my present employer for 15 years. So during my transition, I have been employed by the same employer. Of course, when I took the job, I was very male, short hair, and as I began developing and letting my hair grow and then getting my ears pierced while still on the job, I know no one has said anything to me, but yet I still am terrified about coming out on the job, because I'm getting very close to retirement, and I fear losing my job and then not being able to support myself, and that is a very terrifying thing. I begin to live as Barbara outside of work while presenting not fully as my male counterpart. So it's kind of like living a dual life in a way, but I'm very fluid, and I've become very comfortable with doing that. Right now I feel as things are going really well for me in my life. I'm very comfortable with who I am and where I am, but yet I still live with this like dark cloud hanging over my head, which is the fear of being outed at work and losing my job. And that very thought just terrifies me, that I would not be able to support myself, especially in this economic climate that we're in right now, and being in the construction industry. So it's a very scary thought for me, and I don't feel like anyone should have to live under this type of fear just because they are who they are. And so the discrimination laws, they really do serve a purpose in protecting us.